Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Android Wizardry. And in this video we are continuing our to-do list series. So in our previous video we have created a basic XML layout for our main activity, and we have also created our layout for recycler view items. In this video we are going to implement our recycler view, but before implementing, let's see what is recycler view, why we are using it, and what are its components. So imagine you are building an app that shows a list of tasks. You could just add a bunch of text views or buttons on the screen, right? But that is not efficient. What if you have like a thousand tasks, thousand contacts? You are not going to add 1000 text views or buttons. So recycler view solves this issue by creating only the visible items, reusing the items that go off screen, making list smooth, memory efficient and fast. So in Android, recycler view is a flexible, efficient and powerful widget used to display large data sets of data in a scrollable list or a grid format. It is an advanced version of older list view and grid view and is part of Android Jetpack. Adapter is like the brain. It takes a list of data and tells recycler view what to show and how to show it. It creates item views by using the XML layout. So the XML layout that we created in our last video, this recycler view item layout, fills them with your data and also handles clicks or other actions for each item. ViewHolder is like a container that holds references to the views. So this list item has three views: button, a text view and a checkbox. So holder holds the reference to all these views. So layout manager controls how the list looks. There is a linear layout manager which is used for vertical or horizontal list. Then there is a grid layout manager which is used to display list as a grid, for example our photo gallery. Then there is a staggered layout manager. So now we will start implementing our recycler view. So for this we require two things: item which will store the data. There is this to-do list adapter which is going to be our main implementation of the adapter class. So let's start. So we have our item class ready. Now we will start implementation of our adapter class. So we have created our to-do list adapter, and what we did here is we extended our to-do list adapter class with the recycler view adapter, which is the base implementation, and here we have passed our view holder. So this view holder is this class, the static class that we created. As I explained in the definition, it just contains the reference to these views. Here we have our list of type item. Here in our constructor we are initializing this list. Here is add item method which we are going to call whenever we are going to add an item after clicking on this plus button, and this notify item inserted will notify our adapter that we have inserted a new item in our list. Then there are these three methods that we have overridden. So first of all let's just check this method. What is this method? So get item count simply returns the number of items that are currently available in our list. Then what does this bind view holder does? It binds our view holder with the data. So here is our data, and here is our view holder, and here is the position of the data that we want to bind to that particular holder. Here we are setting the text, we are setting the checkbox state if it is checked or not. Here we have implemented our delete button click listener, and here we have implemented our checkbox click listener. If checkbox is clicked, then it is going to update in the list, and if delete button is clicked, then it is like going to remove the item from the list, and it is going to notify which item is removed. And here on create view holder, it is just inflating a new holder layout. It is inflating a new view holder layout and returning it. So yeah, that's all that we have to do for our to-do list adapter. Now let's move to our main activity and implement other things. So what are the other things we want is, whenever we click on this plus button, we want to get the text from this edit text and show it in our recycler view. And after it is added to our recycler view, we also want it to be blank so that user can add another item. So here what I have created is, I have created objects of these four, our edit text, our button, our adapter, that the class that we created, and our recycler view. Here we have initialized all these three views. Here we have initialized our adapter. So for our recycler view to work, we have to set two things. One is the adapter, and second is the layout manager. So here we have used linear layout manager as the layout manager, and for the adapter we have already created this, initialized this adapter, so we have passed this adapter here. Here on the add item button click listener, what we are doing is, we are taking the value from our edit text, we are checking if it is empty or not, and if it is not empty, then what we are doing is, we are adding a new item to our adapter. So here new item, we are passing the title and is check false, because by default it will not be checked, and we are making our edit text empty for the next value to be added. So now let's build our application. So our application is now running. Let's try to add some items here. Let's say add Android. When we click, it has added Android Wizardry. It has added Wizardry. So our recycler view is working perfectly fine. So let's try to delete this item, and what will happen? Okay, we have deleted our item, and you see the list has updated very smoothly. And let's delete this. Okay, something happened. Hmm. Okay, got it. So what is happening? So what happened here is that when I deleted the first item, that is the Android, it updated which item is removed, but it didn't updated the whole list. So I think if I do here notify dataset changed, then it should work. So let's try again. So if I delete Android, it works fine. If I delete, now it also works fine. If I delete this, so now it is working fine. So what we were doing previously here is that we were only updating that one position of our recycler view, which actually changed the whole list, which actually changed the position of the items that were below that item, but it didn't update it in the data set. So we have to use this notify dataset changed so that our recycler view will get to know that all the items are changed. So here basically not all the items are changing, only the items that are after that deleted item are changing. I mean their position is changing. We can actually implement here the logic so that it only updates all the items that are after that item, but this is also a safe approach. But if you have very large data set, for example, you have tens of thousands of data, then you shouldn't do it. Here we are only using few items, like in how many items you are going to use here, like 10 or 20 or 50 should be fine with this much items. But if you have 10,000 items, then you shouldn't go with this approach, because this is again going to update all the items in your recycler view. And if you have a large number of items, this is going to take time. For that you have to notify only those items that are being affected. In our case, the items that are being affected are the items which falls below in the list of the deleted item. And that's how you implement your recycler view. Our recycler view is working fine, so let's just try to do this checkbox as well, and how it works. This Android, so I've checked it, I have unchecked it, working fine. So that's all for this video guys, and I hope you have learned a lot of things in this video, how to work with your recycler view. This is just a very basic recycler view, and in our next video what we are going to do is we are going to store this recycler view items in our room database so that they will remain there forever unless we delete them with those delete buttons. If you have liked the video, if you have learned something, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I really need all of your support, and see you all in the next video.